Right now, why dairy farmers all across the state are being forced to dump thousands of gallons of milk.
And the federal indictment against former President Donald Trump has been unsealed. We share the crimes prosecutors believe he committed. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. They tell you not to cry over spilled milk unless that milk is your livelihood.
Well, that's right. And that's the reality for some Wisconsin farmers who are having to dump thousands of gallons of milk right down the drain. Braden Ross has the story.
There's always something going on here, always.
For Katie Schultz, most days start the same.
The milking shift starts at about 7:30 in the morning.
She co-owns Trifecta Farms in Fox Lake, and she has the routine down pat.
We collect the milk from them. The milk goes into our cooler, and every morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, our milk truck comes and picks up that milk.
That milk truck takes the milk to a processing plant where it gets made into various dairy products and shipped across the country. It's a delicate system, so when something goes wrong, the whole system feels it. These ladies have to be milked twice a day, so if there's nowhere for that milk to go, it goes down the drain.
Nobody works this hard for it to just be thrown away.
But that's what's happening now in parts of Wisconsin.
In northwest Wisconsin, there's a creamery that's having an issue with wastewater permitting. So they are going to be idled for at least 30 days.
Those 45 farms that were going into that processing plant now are looking for a new home for their milk.
But farm expert Pam Jenke says given the current state of the dairy industry, that's easier said than done.
What we're hearing from a lot of processors right now is all of them are at full capacity, running just full out because we have a lot of milk out there, not just in Wisconsin, but across the United States.
So until there's somewhere for the milk to go, the unfortunate reality persists.
I can only imagine the feeling of literally watching your hard work and your passion for what you have created literally going down the drain. It's heartbreaking and nobody wants to see it.
For News 3 Now, I'm Braden Ross.
Authorities in Greene County tonight are searching for a woman who hasn't been seen since Wednesday morning. This is 39-year-old Carla Rasmussen, a resident of Monticello. She was last seen in Monroe Wednesday morning driving her dark gray 2013 Dodge Avenger. The car has a Wisconsin license plate number 758SWH. Rasmussen is 5 feet 6 inches tall and has blue eyes and blonde hair. She also has tattoos on her arms. Anyone who has seen or has any information on her whereabouts is asked to call the Greene County Sheriff's Office at 608-328-9400.
Madison police say 2 teenage boys were robbed at gunpoint last night near East Town Mall because they refused to buy marijuana. Officers say it happened around 7:20 last night at a bus stop when an SUV pulled up and someone inside offered them marijuana. Now, they declined the offer, which then resulted in someone from the vehicle pulling a gun on them and demanding their possessions. No arrests have been made, but police will take information. If you haven't, give Madison area Crime Stoppers a call. The number 608-266-6014. It has been a gorgeous Friday to carry us into the weekend, but there are some possible changes to be aware of over the next few days.
Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti has what you need to know. He's outside tonight with our First One forecast.
Well, the weather is beautiful. We need the rain, though. That's the big issue. And with hardly a cloud in the sky, it's hard to generate any kind of rain. You can see a visible cloud track. There's just not much out there. And the clouds that are out there, the thicker clouds with showers and thunderstorms, are moving to the southeast and heading away from Wisconsin. You can see those showers out over western Iowa. That's the nearest rain for us. But there is some shower and thunderstorm activity north of Lake Superior, and that will drop southward, and we could see that during the day tomorrow, most likely tomorrow afternoon north of Dane County. High temperatures today in the 80s across most of southern Wisconsin, away from Lake Michigan. A few degrees cooler there, but still not too bad. Here in current temperatures right now, Madison's at 79, still around 80 to the west of Dane County, mainly 70s east of Dane County, 81 right now in Verona, 80 in Belleville, and 80 in Oregon. Relative humidities, take a look at those. They're down around 20-25%. That is very dry for this time of year. And look for mainly clear skies this evening. Temperatures dropping to about 67 by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that does include some rain, but not as much as we need, and I'll tell you how much we can expect in just a few minutes.
Well, there are more ways to stay cool around town as we inch closer to the official start of summer.
That's right. Today was opening day at the Goodman Pool on Olin Avenue, and even better, admission was free for the first 500 kids today, thanks to Goodman Jewelers. If you need a pool to cool down in the summer months, consider Goodman. Open 7 days a week with different times for open swims, lap swims, and times specifically reserved for your little ones. You'll have to pay each visit, but if you do plan to be there a lot this summer, a season pass may make more sense. Here's a look at the pool hours for the months of June and July. For more information on pricing, just look for this story at channel3000.com. We're learning more today about how yesterday's deal to fund local governments in Wisconsin will affect certain industries. Take emergency responders, for example. It boosts funding to local communities by at least 20% for almost every municipality, meaning some of that money will go to city services such as police and fire departments. One local fire chief tells us in 4 decades as a firefighter, this is the most impressed he's been with a funding deal.
This is probably the biggest effort statewide to help emergency services in 40 plus years. So the fact that the deal actually did get struck was number one, a relief, but just a reflection of the efforts that went into trying to help local governments deal with the crisis that we're in.
The original bill called for a 10% boost in funding to local communities, but that was ultimately doubled in a bipartisan effort. There's uncertainty over who will challenge incumbent U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin for her seat next year. This after Congressman Mike Gallagher says he'll instead run for re-election, not for the U.S. Senate. Gallagher, who represents Green Bay in Wisconsin's 8th congressional district, serves as chair on the House Committee on the Chinese Communist Party. In a statement today, he said in part, quote, "I have a rare bipartisan opportunity in the 118th Congress to help restore American strength, prevent war in the Pacific, and defend our basic freedoms from communist aggression. Accomplishing this mission and serving Wisconsin's 8th district deserve my undivided attention."
Former Wisconsin gubernatorial candidate Tim Michels is suing an organizer who claims he was never paid by the Michels campaign for hosting rallies last year. Bob Donnell filed a complaint with the Ethics Commission last month, claiming the Michels campaign had verbally agreed to pay him $100,000 to cover the cost of political events he hosted. He also sent emails to a list of thousands of people accusing Michels of reneging on the deal. Michels sued in Waukesha County Court 3 weeks later, alleging Donnell was spreading false and malicious lies about him. Attorneys for Michels say they never hired Donnell and accused him of using the Ethics Commission for extortion. Donnell, who publishes the Wisconsin Conservative Digest, told the Associated Press he has spent at least $500,000 organizing 7 events for the Michels campaign, believing he would be reimbursed. The federal indictment against former President Donald Trump was unsealed earlier this afternoon.
He becomes the first ever former president to face federal criminal charges. And it comes as Trump is in full campaign mode to take back the White House in 2024. Natalie Brand shares what federal prosecutors are alleging.
The Department of Justice has unsealed the 49-page indictment issued by a federal grand jury in Miami against former President Donald Trump.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
Special counsel Jack Smith detailed the charges, which include unlawful retention of national defense information, obstruction, conspiracy, and false statements. Prosecutors say Trump shared a highly sensitive Pentagon plan of attack to visitors at his golf club in New Jersey and was recorded on tape admitting it had not been declassified.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
The indictment included photos of boxes stashed in different rooms around Trump's estate. The criminal case against the former president stems from the 15-month effort by the federal government to retrieve records he had at his Mar-a-Lago estate. During a search of the property last August, federal investigators seized more than 300 records, including classified documents and some marked top secret. Trump calls the case the boxes hoax. His first court appearance is scheduled for Tuesday in Miami.
They come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot, against Biden and against the Republicans by a lot.
The case will play out as GOP presidential primary season heats up, with Trump already fundraising off the indictment. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, a well-known philanthropist is investing millions of dollars to help young children learn to read.
Some of those dollars will end up here in Wisconsin. We'll explain how next. And at 10 tonight, the Biden administration considering banning flavored milk in public schools. The details behind a bill introduced by a Wisconsin congressman to stop that from happening tonight at 10.
Are you sure about this?
I got this. I watched the video online. I'm good. I'm good.
Oof, I can't help you with that bruised ego, but I can help you replace this roof safely.
Let the experts at Feldco do the heavy lifting this summer with 30% off roofing and siding. Plus, no interest until 2025.
30% off roofing and siding ends soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
At McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo, we know that hardworking people want the most value for their money. At McGann's, we've already sorted out and selected the brands that we feel offer you the most bang for your buck. From young couples to senior citizens, we offer a huge selection at prices that will fit your budget. And remember, at McGann's, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured, we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit vrapwi.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
A generous donation for the Wisconsin chapter of Reach Out and Read. Philanthropist Mackenzie Scott has donated $8 million to the national nonprofit, and some of those dollars will help children here in Wisconsin. Reach Out and Read helps with early child development by using books and reading during pediatric care visits. It has a national network of physicians and clinics, including more than 275 here in Wisconsin, that incorporate reading into routine checkups. The nonprofit says it provides more than 170,000 children and their families with books and resources in the Badger State alone.
In Wisconsin, we are currently serving 1 in 3 children under age 5, which is extraordinary impact for a not very large staff in our state. So this gift will really enable us to go so much further.
Those first 3 years of life are so impressionable and important, and they're giving those parents the skills and the grace and the care to be able to do it with confidence.
So far, Reach Out and Read Wisconsin says it's distributed more than 250,000 books.
News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of tomorrow's Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk to end breast cancer. And there's still time to sign up if you haven't done so. It starts on Willow Island at Alliant Energy Center at 9:15, but the grounds will open as early as 7:30. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her life. It is the second most common cancer in women in the United States behind skin cancer. There are various More Than Pink walks that take place nationwide throughout the year, but your donations here are staying local.
Every dollar raised here stays right here in South Central Wisconsin. We provide financial assistance for those diagnosed, screening and diagnostic services, mammograms and biopsies. We pay for that at UW Carbone. We have advocacy efforts on the Capitol bills right now we're trying to pass.
Now to sign up, visit Komen.org or stop by Willow Island tomorrow morning to make a donation. Every dollar counts, and they greatly appreciate everyone who attends. More local stories are ahead after the break.
As the pros tease off at the AmFam tournament, we'll introduce you to someone who shares her love of golf and how it comforted her during a cancer battle.
And how's the weather looking for the weekend? Gary's back. A full check of your First Warn forecast.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
I am so excited to tell you more about the innovation that is Plexiderm.
Now, if you're someone who likes to try home remedies for under eye bags or wrinkles like egg whites or hemorrhoid cream, I have good news for you. Plexiderm is actually formulated for your skin, and it's clinically studied to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in just 10 minutes, and those results last up to 10 hours.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines, like, it's amazing.
The first time I saw Plexiderm work, I was amazed. When you look at these before and after videos, it's hard to believe that this is just a serum that you apply yourself at home to get rid of the under eye puffiness, the crow's feet, the 11 lines, the deep forehead lines.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
Look at the results that we're seeing here. This person has very pronounced under eye bags. Not much you could do about that before without an invasive treatment. This is just Plexiderm serum applied in small amounts under each one of these eyes, and you can see 10 minutes later, we sent those bags packing for the day.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. They're all calling. There's been creams, there's been lotions, concealers. Nothing works like this. And in just a few minutes, it's amazing.
Plexiderm is naturally derived from silicates. You'll just place a very small amount on your fingertip because it's so powerful, and then you just apply to those areas where you see your signs of aging, and then just wait 10 minutes and you will see the results. Right now, you can try Plexiderm for only $14.95. Call the number on your screen or visit plexidermtrial.com.
Looking to bring life to your Wisconsin Dells getaway? Bring your family, bring your friends, bring an extra suit, and bring on the water parks. It's time to bring out your best. Your best driving, your best sliding. Hey, your best friend just passed you up. Ready to play? Bring your A game. Ready to eat? Bring your appetite. Ready to bring it to the next level? Let's bring it all together. Summer in Wisconsin Dells. Bring it on. Go to WISC-TV.com and start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The AmFam Championship kicked off this morning at University Ridge Golf Course. There's a bigger purpose for all of today's fun, though.
Well, this year's scholarship recipient began the tournament with a near-perfect ceremonial tee-off. Take a look. 17-year-old Mackenzie Sloan just graduated from Middleton High School and played on the golf team there. Mackenzie says when she was a sophomore, she was diagnosed with leukemia. All proceeds from the championship are donated to the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation. Mackenzie shared with us the role golf has played during her treatment and recovery.
Golf has been there to kind of show me you take the good with the bad, you try your best. I mean, every shot's its own and you just kind of keep going, which I feel like is just like life.
Mackenzie will attend UW-Madison this fall. Her near-perfect tee shot starts a weekend full of raising more funds for people like her who need treatment. The AmFam Championship Tournament continues through the weekend. The 7th year the course is hosting the tournament at U Ridge. Since 2016, the event has raised nearly $15 million for charity.
But what's important to American Family is our commitment to supporting programs and initiatives that encourage healthy children and families, closing equity gaps, and having a meaningful impact in the communities where we live, work, and raise our families.
And Sports Director Zach Hanley has more on Steve Stricker and Jerry Kelly's performances through day one on the golf course today. That's coming up in just a few minutes in sports.
Well, here's a live look right now at Manhattan. Residents along the East Coast should be breathing easier this weekend. Wildfire smoke from Canada has engulfed much of the Northeast this week, but a lot of that smoke is now gone. The smoke clouds have forced postponements, though, for professional sporting events, and numerous flights had to be grounded due to unfavorable visibility. Roughly 50 million people across the Midwest and East Coast are currently under air quality alerts. However, the National Weather Service says it should start to get more clear over the weekend. And take a look at this. This is a wildfire burning in northeastern British Columbia. Footage shared to Facebook shows what firefighters call an intense and volatile fire burning near the municipality of Tumbler Ridge. Residents there have been ordered to evacuate, and to make matters worse, fire activity is expected to get worse with an increase in easterly winds, which are restricting some ground and air fire suppression capabilities. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joins us now with the first warn forecast ahead of the weekend.
Well, we got rid of the wildfire smoke a couple of days ago. The eastern part of the country has still been dealing with it, but you can see those clouds that were in New York City. There were actually some showers around that also helped to get the air cleaned out a little bit more. But now wildfires are developing in western Canada, and we've had smoke from that earlier in the spring. So it just depends on the upper level winds. Three things you need to know in the forecast. We'll see our showers and thunderstorms of our own beginning tomorrow afternoon north of Madison, and then just about everywhere for tomorrow night. Showers will linger into Sunday, but it also will be cool as we head toward the latter part of the weekend. Temperatures will go from the lower 80s tomorrow into the upper 60s for Sunday, and then just a slight chance for a shower on Monday afternoon with temperatures right around 70 degrees. But the warm weather returns as we head into next week, beginning on Tuesday and lasting really through the end of the week, through the weekend and into the following week. Not much rain expected through that time period as well. As we look at Doppler track, where's the rain? Not anywhere around Wisconsin. The rain that's out to the west is heading to the southeast because the upper level winds are from the northwest. So if those wildfires get going in western Canada, that could bring another round of smoke into the Midwest from that direction. On future track, you can see skies clear here. We'll see a few more clouds pop up this evening. Otherwise, we'll look for the next batch of showers and thunderstorms to develop to our north, right along a cold front. So this is tomorrow afternoon. That kind of comes through. We'll see a little more of an expansion in the precipitation, but not very heavy, at least across most of southern Wisconsin. It'll be up to the north or to the south of us, and we'll kind of be in between. And by Sunday morning, notice the back edge of the precipitation moving on through, and by Sunday afternoon, the skies start to clear out, and we're back to at least a little bit of sunshine for Sunday afternoon. Rainfall amounts, according to Future Track, heaviest in central Wisconsin and then down to the south across Iowa and Illinois. Southern Wisconsin kind of high and dry right now. Sometimes a drought feeds on itself with the ground being very dry. You don't even get that moisture lift from growing plants like corn through evapotranspiration. So that's why even over the next 10 days, very little rain expected over southern Wisconsin, higher amounts through the central and eastern portions of the state, and then down to the south across northern Illinois and eastern portions of Iowa. Planning United across Dane County, low 59 Sun Prairie, 57 Deerfield, and 57 in the town of Perry with partly cloudy skies. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, Janesville 55, 60 in Monroe, and 55 for the overnight low temperature in Lone Rock. For tomorrow, variably cloudy skies, warm with a high of 82, but there will be a chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly north of Madison in the afternoon. You can see this on Future Track beginning at noon tomorrow. By 4 o'clock, start to see the showers and storms mainly north of Madison. As we get into the evening hours, they start to pop up a little bit more of a widespread type of rain, but again, to the north and to the south, that's where the heaviest rains will be. By the time we get more general coverage later tomorrow night, it's just going to be light rain, and that ends by 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. Madison and Janesville probably by about 9 o'clock. After that, skies start to clear out, and we're back to dry weather for a little while. Those rainfall amounts spotty in the middle part of the area, up to the north and to the south. That's where more general half-inch to 1-inch rains are. First warn 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, we warm right back up into the 80s once the sun comes back out. Chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday afternoon and a slight chance Saturday. Otherwise, dry weather for that next week.
And coming up in sports, Steve Stricker was red hot during round 1 of the AmFam Championship. The PGA record, he's set in the process too. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Join Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic to learn how a custom knee implant may be the solution to end your pain. The educational talk will take place over Zoom on June 15th. Visit orthoteam.com and click on Events to register.
No matter the trade, Masterforce has the tools to complete your next project. Whether you're making repairs or installing a new upgrade, we have the tool for you. Load up your toolbox and get rolling with Masterforce. Get your choice of this 7 1/4-inch circular saw blade or this 2-pack of quick change utility knives for just $5.95 after rebate. Or grab this 8-piece set of magnetic screwdrivers for $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Tomorrow is happening right now because at Enbridge, we're modernizing our operations to ensure the world has safe, secure, and sustainable energy today and tomorrow.
Come see Tootsie, the Tony Award-winning comedy musical that tells the story of Michael Dorsey, a desperate, out-of-work actor who's got a plan to change his life. But what he really needs to get is a clue.
Get your tickets today at overture.org.
The history of your home is in your air ducts. Every soccer match, every game of fetch, every home improvement project accumulates dirt and dust in your ductwork, impacting the efficiency of your HVAC system and the air quality of your home. Combat the buildup of everyday living with a whole system air duct cleaning by Stanley Steamer. Our certified technicians extract contaminants from your ducts into our specialized cleaning trucks, so you dust less and your family breathes easier with cleaner indoor air. Go online to schedule your free estimate today.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Join Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic to learn how a custom knee implant may be the solution to end your pain. The educational talk will take place over Zoom on June 15th. Visit orthoteam.com and click on Events to register.
One mission, to end breast cancer. Join us on Saturday, June 10th at 9 a.m. for the Susan G. Komen South Central Wisconsin More Than Pink Walk. Please register today and witness the power you have to change lives.
Steve Stricker's won a lot on the Champions Tour, but there's one tournament he hasn't crossed off just yet. His own, the AmFam Championship, and it's one he admits he's put a lot of pressure on himself to win it. His solution this week, just smile more. And whatever he's doing, well, it was working during the first round. Stricker started with an eagle on 2, then dropped in 6 birdies to finish 7 under, 3 shots off the lead. And in the process, he added to his streak of 53 consecutive rounds of par or better. That's the most in PGA Tour history, and he passed Tiger Woods.
That motivates me to get as many birdies as I can because you don't want to fall too far behind. So it really wasn't on my mind, but anytime you can pass Tiger Woods in something that, you know, and I may text him and just remind him that I did pass. But yeah, it's good to get off to a good start. 1 round and we got 2 more, but it looks like you're going to have to keep it going, you know, the way the scores are. So I'm excited about the start.
Unlike Stricker, Jerry Kelly's round was, in a word, frustrating. The Madison native couldn't really get anything going on the course, and this bogey at 18 sums up his day. Kelly's tied for 49th at even par and hopes he can find his game for Saturday's second round.
It left me early. I sucked. It was not very good. I don't know where the game went, but it definitely went, and couldn't find it the whole day. Try and make eagles, try and make birdies. First I got to go find it. Otherwise, I'm not going to make another birdie. Yeah, I didn't hit the fairways, didn't hit the greens, didn't hit the putts, didn't hit the chips. It's awesome.
The last time Broadhead made it to the state softball tournament, none of the Cardinals on this year's squad were alive. The year was 2004, and the Cards brought home the gold ball. That's the goal this time around. Standing in the way in the D3 semifinals, Somerset. This one scoreless in the 4th, and Broadhead blew it wide open. Allie Dahl smacks one through the infield to bring home 2. Then a couple batters later, it's Ava Rysum. She blasts one to center to bring in another. 5 runs they scored in that inning. They advanced to Saturday's final with a 5-0 win.
Lots going on. Gary's final check of the forecast.
Yeah, looking for rain. The live view right now from the WISC-TV Skycam. Clear skies out there, but at least the temperatures are comfortable. 79 Madison, 84 still in Boscoville, and 82 in Prairie du Chien.
All right, Gary, thanks. And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.